said at the 4-week mark, which is in about 2 weeks from now, I can resume light upper body training. So that's what I will be doing. For now, it's going to be legs every time I go to the gym.
Every day's leg day.
Yeah.
Boom! What's going on, everybody? So we are 2 weeks out.
Welcome to the Booby Show.
We are 2 weeks past Katie's breast explant surgery. Just to let you know what that is. Basically, she had implants put in 11 years ago and just got them taken out. If you've seen our prior videos, which if you click on the playlist this is on, I believe it's called Katie's Titties is the name of the playlist. You'll know that we'll explain everything about the explant. So we wanted to give an update, or Katie wanted to give an update on what's going on. Gotten a lot of questions, a lot of amazing feedback. It was amazing to see Katie get cleared to train today, and she starts her diet.
Well, hold on, that's like, I'm talking about that.
No, I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Well, don't spill the beans on everything I'm going to talk about in the first
I'll just
minute.
sit back and relax in my beautiful Nashville background.
So today is, I guess, day 16. So surgery was just a little over 2 weeks ago, and I had my second post-op appointment today with the plastic surgeon. And so basically, as far as healing, I feel great. I have very little discomfort. I mean, it's still a little tender, and the incisions are still uncomfortable. Last night, when I showered, I had some of the glue come off. So they stitch you with internal stitches, and then there's glue on top. So the glue kind of just comes off, you know, over time. You're not supposed to pull it off, but I had a little piece come off, and it kind of opened up the incision from the lift a little bit. But anyways, at the doctor, he looked at everything. That's pretty normal. Just have to keep it clean. It is healing great. One thing he did tell me, and this is for anyone who's had any kind of scars like that one.
I thought she was going to hit me in my face.
You want to wear sunscreen for a year. So he told me if I'm going to wear a bathing suit, I need to cover my scars underneath the bathing suit in sunscreen for a year to keep the scars from darkening up, and to use a scar gel. So I have notes here, so that's what I'm looking at on my phone.
I thought she was just checking her text.
So what I can and can't do now. So my implants were over the muscle, which means there was no muscle reconstruction. I think that's why I got cleared to do what I did do today so far. So I am cleared to do leg machines that use no upper body, and I can do like light walking cardio indoors. It's hot AF out right now.
Who is hot?
So outdoor cardio when it's 95 degrees out, when you have incisions that are still kind of open and healing, is not a good idea. So I went to the gym today, came home from my appointment, changed my clothes, and ran out the door and went to Club Culture and got my first post-workout in. I did about 30 to 40 minutes of legs. I did, you know, like the leg press without any extra weight, extensions, leg curls, the thigh abductor, adductors, and calves. And then I did 30 minutes of light walking on the treadmill. I feel great. If you can see, and you've watched previous videos, my skin has cleared up a ton, and the inflammation in my face is down a ton. I used to have acne all over my chest. I just have one little spot right here. So that has cleared up. I do have makeup on right now, some light makeup, but you can see that my face is cleared up. It's less inflamed. I had a lot of inflammation in my sinuses and my lymph nodes, to the point where when I would touch here, it would hurt. I could not breathe through my nose. I am not even joking with you when I tell you, when I worked out, I could not breathe through my nose. And today, I could breathe through my nose the whole time, which is a game changer when working out, because you don't feel like you're gonna die.
So I want to just interject. I posted a picture on Instagram. Everybody's comments were like, she looks like a new person. She actually does.
It was a bad angle because it was like looking up. And so my face, I mean, I had a much bigger double chin before because my face was so inflamed.
It doesn't go away overnight. It's going to take time.
So before, for example, like breathing, I could not take, like, inhale through my nose. Now watch this. Before, boogers would shoot out of my nose when I would do that, or I just couldn't breathe in. And when you're working out, you need to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth.
And not put boogers on the equipment
exactly.
at Carnival Culture.
So I feel,
Brent appreciates that.
I feel much better. Now, he said at the 4-week mark, which is in about 2 weeks from now, I can resume light upper body training. So that's what I will be doing. For now, it's going to be legs every time I go to the gym.
Every day's leg day.
You're right. I'm sure I will be sore tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Some other things. So, like, mentioned my breathing. my head is more clear. I've only had one significant headache since surgery, and that was the day I started my period, and it's pretty typical that I get a bad headache the day I start my period from the hormones. I'm hearing better. My energy levels are great. My joints feel better.
She's staying up longer than me
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Like, no joke.
Normally
like, I'm not getting super tired at 9:30.
I just like this, mouth wide open, snoring. I'm like, Katie, stop snoring. I'm trying to watch Lucifer.
Yeah. So my joints feel better. The other thing, over the weekend, last weekend, I drove to Atlanta and back with the boys for a soccer tournament. And for the first time since I can remember, I did not get drowsy while sleeping. I usually
while driving, not sleeping.
While driving. Sorry. So typically I drive about an hour and I need a break.
And I'd have to take over.
And he'd have to take over. And even if I drove, without him, I would stop and rest.
She'd be rocking her Ghost energy drinks. Like
I did not
water.
buy any energy drinks. Every day, Saturday.
Except you should buy Ghost.
Yeah, I love them, but I didn't need them to get home safely. I had a cup of coffee, 1 cup in the morning, and that was it. Drove home at 4:00 in the afternoon from Atlanta all the way home, 3.5 hour drive with a pee stop that took 5 minutes at a rest stop. So that is a huge game changer for me, that I feel safe driving now for extended periods of time. Other thing I wanted to talk about is body image. So I actually, before we did this video, went in and I took measurement because I haven't gone bra shopping yet. I still have boobs, so.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, they're tight. They're nice tits.
Yeah, I'm probably a full C, actually.
Good tits. Great tits.
I'm not going to even bother going bra shopping for another week or two because I don't want to try on bras, and because it's still kind of,
weird,
Frankensteinish, and I don't want to touch.
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyways, so body image. I am totally comfortable with what is left. I realize that if I lose weight, they could get smaller. That is fine. I feel so much better. The weight off my chest literally has made it so that I haven't had neck and upper back pain, which is great because I didn't realize how much neck and upper back pain I actually had.
It ruins your life.
Yeah. I mean, say no to boobs. Like, I am not anti-plastic surgery, right? But implants, any foreign thing you're going to put in your body, you run the risk of having a bad response to it. And for me, it took years for it to develop to the point I felt it wasn't worth keeping them in. Like, the sinus issue that I've discussed previously, I didn't put 2 and 2 together with that. So may it have been from implants? I don't know. It's likely. The other thing that I wanted to bring up is something that Cammie said this morning, and that was that she's never going to get breast implants. And she has actually, said before that she's a 15, almost 16-year-old girl. So obviously she's concerned with her body image. And she said that she's not going to do it after seeing what I have gone through.
Well, I think she actually told me once that she's glad she has small boobs.
She did.
Because she wants to play soccer.
Like
it would ruin her soccer.
Yeah. But
Cammie's Cammie will forsake body image for an Olympic gold medal.
So there's a couple things that I didn't know before I got implants. And I don't think a lot of people know this, even people that have implants in their body, unless you've researched breast implant illness. So anytime you put a foreign object in your body creates scar tissue around it. So when you have implants, it is a capsule of scar tissue that is around the implant. Had no idea that this was what happened until I started looking into breast implant illness. So when you get an explant, if you are considering getting this done or you know someone who's getting it done, the proper way to do it is to have, and I will have my surgery notes here, it is called a full N block. And what that means, hold on, let me find the actual verbiage. Talk for a second.
So breast implants are absolute poison. They're Satan. The shit I saw her go through just isn't cool. It's not fun. And I honestly, I could be mad that she was messed up for so long, but instead I'm grateful that we figured it out.
Right.
And I'm grateful that now we have, a long time, because we're not dying anytime soon. We have a long, long, long life filled with happiness and joy.
Okay, so the specimens, this is straight from my surgery report. The specimens were both removed a complete N block, EN space BLOC fashion. So what that means is the whole capsule of that the body creates is taken out intact. And the reason they do that is so that if it is leaking, none of the contaminants leak into your chest cavity. So what that meant for me is that the incision is the whole like U shape underside of my breast so that he could take the 450cc implant out intact with the capsule around it. They take it out, they put it on a table, and then they take little scissors and they cut the capsule off so they can inspect the implant. And when they did that, they found that my implant had been folded over and there was a pinhole leak on both of them, making them sticky on the outside. Now, I'm not a scientist, but there was silicone on the outside of the implant inside my scar tissue. Who is to say that those toxins do not soak through the soft tissue? It has to. Like, it has to.
I'm not a scientist, but I'm extremely smart and I'm Jewish. So at the end of the day, I think that, look, man, there are certain things you need. Like when you get shoulder surgery, you need to get some pin put in, right? Like I have ab surgery, I have Gore-Tex and Tax, right? Like that's necessary. This is an unnecessary cosmetic surgery and it's a large area. And what it's doing is your body's so concerned with fighting off this invader that it forgets about other things that are going on. So that's why she had the sinus issues. She was always sick. I remember saying so many times, there's always something wrong with you. Why can't you just be healthy? Like you're doing everything right. Like this is what fucking pissed me off, right? Like she's doing everything right. She's training 7 days a week. She's eating 90% clean. She can't lose weight. She's always sick. And it's just always tired. And honestly, like we go on vacation and she's a buzzkill. And now just in the last 2 weeks, I see a new person. And I'm not angry about the 11 years. Like she can't be angry about the 3-4 years that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing as a man, right? You go through phases in your life. I look at this as a phase. All right. You learned, but good news is, you know, your life is going to be long. So now we have a chance to turn it around. And I just want to say, I want to bring this up. I want you guys to follow Katie on Instagram. Follow me too, but follow her especially because hers is going to be much more fun than mine. So Katie has great genetics. She does. When she used to get lean, she could literally just diet and train and she would lose weight. And then she got the implants and that stopped. And I never realized it happened concurrent with the implants. So what we're doing, and can I say this, is I can't coach her because when I coach her, she's just a bitch. And so what we did is the guy who's bringing me in my show, Courtney English, Untamed, IFBB, whatever. I'll link it down below. But
whatever the hell his name is, I don't know.
Oh no, there's too many fucking letters and underscores. Courtney, fix that. So he's going to be handling her diet. Not because Katie doesn't know how to eat, but when you're doing it right, I want, first of all, and I say this, like I use the word fat as a word and not an insult. So this is not me being mean, but like Katie has no business being this fat. She works too hard. She eats too good. I want to put together for her, not for me. I love her as she is, right? I don't care. Like, I don't care how she looks. I've said this in the other video. I just don't care. I just want to be healthy, happy. And I'm at that emotional state where for me, and this isn't bullshit, like lovemaking isn't sex. It's like, I emotionally connect with her. Like we're emotionally there. Like, I don't care how she looks. I just don't care. She can have fucking horns and she could have the devil face like Lucifer. Don't care. I'd fuck the devil out of her. So at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about that, right? It just doesn't matter. And I know a lot of you dudes who haven't been with someone too long, or maybe you're not connected like us. Maybe you haven't gone through what we've gone through. You think I'm shitting you, but she knows I'm legit with this. I just don't care. But for her, one, she doesn't need to be this heavy. It's horrible for her.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. You're over fat. We don't need that. I am. And it's not your fault. That's the thing. It's not your fault. Normally, it's people's faults. But I see what this woman eats. She was defying the laws of thermodynamics.
Yeah, I mean, a healthy weight for me. Mark has like this lofty goal, thinks I can weigh 130
No,
pounds.
it's not my goal. I'm predicting that you're going to overshoot it.
My healthy weight is closer to 150, I think.
If you get down to 150, you will feel so good.
I haven't weighed myself since a few days post-op, and I think I was 184, which is what I weighed, I think, when I was like 8 months pregnant with Thomas or something. I haven't weighed myself because I haven't been doing anything, and so tomorrow I will do a starting point weight just to see. I was even higher than that. I lost 4 pounds in implant and boob. So because I had a lift, they literally cut away skin. So when they lift the areola up and reposition your nipples and attach them, all that crazy stuff, they cut the extra skin that was like underneath and throw it away.
At the end of the day, man, I just want you to be healthy, and I don't give a shit how you look. I don't care if you grow a fucking horn. I just want you leaner. That's it.
Well, yeah.
I'm not like
for your heart.
I want my life to be. I don't care if you wear makeup. I don't even like makeup. I just want you to live forever. Yeah. Because I don't plan on dying, guys. I'm here forever. You hear me say boom, boom. I'm Marc Lobliner.
So as a 41-year-old soccer mom, I think,
Ouch, 41, man, that hurts.
You're almost there.
That's old.
I'm very comfortable with myself and my body, but like Marc said, it's a health thing. Like, would I consider ever, this crossed my mind, was at the plastic surgeon today because they have all their ads going and like stuff. Like if I lost a lot of weight and I had a ton of saggy skin on my stomach,
snip it.
I would consider getting a tummy tuck because I've done the work. I'm at the goal weight I could be at and my skin would be stretched. I don't think you will. I don't think I will. I don't have a huge amount of loose skin.
You weren't that fat.
Yeah.
You were fat, but you weren't super fat.
But like I said before, this isn't like bashing plastic surgery, but implants are different. So do your research. If you're considering getting implants, talk to your surgeon about breast implant illness, talk to other people and do the research, because 11 and a half years ago, I didn't know this.
I didn't either. I'm so upset at myself. I said this in the other videos. Like, the shit I know now, I would have never let this happen. It wasn't my idea. It was her idea.
And it's just crazy the amount of people that I speak to in a close, on a daily basis, the number of people that are doing this know someone that did it. Their sister's done it, their best friend, their whatever. So it's definitely a thing. There's no doubt that I have improved in the 2 weeks since having surgery. There's absolutely no doubt. I can't, like, some people are like, oh, there's no test for this, or you're making it up. There's too many women, and even at the plastic surgeons today, the girls were asking me how I was feeling. I was telling them about the breathing thing, and they're like, it's just so crazy how many people say that they can breathe now. And it's not just because of the weight of the implant on the chest. It's something to do with the inflammation in your face, your sinuses, your head, whatever. So anyways, I'm very thankful that the surgery is behind me, that I'm improving. Detoxing, as far as that could be a several year process, actually. I won't be able to sauna until the incisions are fully closed up, which probably will be another 2 weeks.
We'll get it done in a month.
Not too worried about sitting in the sauna. I could just walk in the driveway at this point.
Yeah, there's certain things that she has issues with needles and stuff that we need to work with. Like I do have my friend down the road with the IV, the vitamin drips with the glutathione super dose, like 3 grams at a time. And vitamins, and we also have the injectable glutathione, sauna, steam. There's a lot of things we can do to detox. I'm looking into different supplements that can help do it, and I know what I'm going to do. I have basically the same stuff, a lot of similar stuff you'd give to a bodybuilder taking a lot of oral steroids, which I'm a bodybuilder and I train bodybuilders and I know what to use not to die from that. So my goal is to detox her as much as possible and speed up the process. But it's going to be a process, and we're going to do it. We'll document it every step of the way, but, this is just an update, and,
I mean, look at my skin color.
It's crazy.
It's more pink than yellow.
She almost looked jaundiced.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The other thing I want to say is I'm super appreciative of Marc right here, because I've been unable to do a lot in the last 2 weeks, including grocery shopping, which he's had to do.
I just did it today.
Because I can't carry the stuff. If it's anything over like a pound, I'm not supposed to be lifting it. So, contest prep, kicking ass.
Contest prep's making me better.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta say,
it's more time of things you have to do, like more cardio, more sauna, more steam room. So,
hey man, it's one of those things where you either thrive or you die.
Yep.
And I'm not going to die. I'm going to thrive. And we're thriving. And she would do the same thing for me, dude. When I was laid up, my stomach surgery, like she was there for me, you know, when we were 19 years old and I blew a hemorrhoid out, she was the one who looked at my asshole and took me to the emergency room. So I figured that she's been taking care of me long enough. And I've just been focused on working. I'm usually the one who leaves her at home to go work. But guess what? Thanks to crazy blue states, I'm not really traveling anymore. I'm just staying here in the great free state of Tennessee with my flat-chested wife. Anyway, guys.
I'm not flat.
They're great tits. They're great tits. What are you doing? This isn't our OnlyFans page.
I'm probably a 36C.
Anyway, so be sure to, there's a playlist. Subscribe to the playlist. Yes. Okay. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, click on the notification bell, and of course, follow us on our OnlyFans page. No, I'm just kidding. Follow Katie on Instagram. I know you already follow me at Katie Lobliner. She'll be posting a lot of update pictures. And again, I'm also going to say follow Courtney. Courtney will be helping her out. Courtney's an 015/MTS/Tiger Fitness Athlete. We're writing a book together on contest prep that'll be out in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And he's my training partner and coach for my shows. He's basically my guy. He's my dude.
And if you have any specific questions, feel free to DM me. I've had a lot of people reach out to me with questions who are,
please do.
You know, thinking about getting explants.
Don't DM me because I have no fucking idea. Somebody asked me like, how does that work? And I'm like, I'm gonna ask your doctor.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. What if I told you there was a scientifically proven supplement that works wonders for strength and muscle size? So powerful, in fact, that it has been proven to provide a 2 times increase in bench press strength gains over an 8-week period. As if that wasn't enough, this non-hormonal powerhouse also yielded a 5 times increase in lean body mass over an 8-week period. VO2 max is a measure of endurance. This can also help increase that by 11%. Peak Physicore was proven to actually improve health, and believe it or not, the studies were conducted on humans. Too good to be true? It was too good to be true. Until now. Peak Physicore is here, back in stock, and you can prepare to make gains beyond your wildest dreams.